You deserve to be driven to some sort of recycling yard and kicked out the back of a pickup. Or dropped off at my local Arby's. Either way, actually. Welcome to the corner of our basement where our HVAC unit chills in. Since our current home has been like chain smoked in for the last 25 years, woo, there are some unique smells coming from this guy. We bought this. It's called Air Conditioning Coil Foaming Cleaner. I've never done this myself, but I've peeked around the corner while an HVAC guy was haphazardly blasting this into my unit, and I said I could do that. So I got on Amazon and bought the cheapest coil cleaner they had because we're all about quantity, not quality. Well, no. We're all about something here, and we're gonna find out what that something is here in a second. But all we have to do is spray it on there, and it easily removes dirt, grease, oil, smells. Can also be used on car radiators, lawnmower engines, refrigerators, freezer coils, and more. Not really sure about the lawnmower engines on that one. That's a very oddly specific thing, Frost King. The aggressive alkaline detergent blend quickly and easily liquefies dirt, grease, oil, and other residues and deposits, fortified with 9 essential herbs and spices, with corrosion inhibitors to prevent metal Ellen degeneration. Unbelievable. I didn't know Ellen DeGeneres endorsed this. That's neat. The Frost King could have just been a picture of Ellen DeGeneres. You should have done this a long time ago. Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, there's no more hair on that arm, but that's cool. What is this creature of the abyss? Oh, yeah, it's slimy. Oh my god, that's 25 years of cigarettes. And whoa, we've disturbed a colony of something. It's sitting on top of the water like a skin. I don't have a plan here, but I'm just gonna wing it. That has obviously not paid off. Normally it gets me pretty far in life just flying by the seat of my pants, but I really should have worn a different pair of pants today. If you had asked me this morning of how my life was gonna turn out while I was just casually working at work, I would have said it's probably gonna be fine. It's just your average day, a little busy here, and probably gonna go home and maybe enjoy a nice cold beverage. But now I'm not gonna enjoy that cold beverage because I'm gonna need it just to sleep at night. Stickiness level is insane down here. Like, think of the stickiest thing that, like, infinite level stickiness. And then dial it back, because honestly, you know, it's an HVAC unit that's been smoked in. It's not infinite level stickiness. Think somewhere in the middle of stickiness, where your gloves will... We're also gonna replace a whole bunch of the tape. See all that gross brown stuff, like, right there? Yeah, so that appears to be dust or some sort of soot or anything that reeks of smoke that's blowing out of all the joints in this unit. So we're gonna try to do better. And the bare minimum is just wiping down your old garbage and try to make it look less like garbage and then taping it back together. And if this tape doesn't work, I got a whole roll of Flex Seal with this HVAC unit's name on it. If this HVAC unit was, what's your name? AFUE. Few. That's a terrible name. What? Okay. Its name is a few. AFUE. And we're gonna tape a few back together because he deserves it. Here's the one tech tip for this video. When you're doing this, don't peel the whole thing back at once because it's just gonna try to roll up on yourself. And then when you do this, just do light pressure and call it good. Once you have it, you know, loosely down, come back with either a rag or a paper towel or basically not your fingers and actually press it into the metal. You really need to get a good seal on here because if you leave an air gap, it'll try to condense between the layers. And when that happens, the tape loses pretty much all of its effectiveness and pops off slowly. Also, if you try to do this with your fingers, you would have already cut yourself like 17 times on all this. So go ahead and just use a paper towel or a rag, really get it tight in there, and enjoy it because it's an HVAC unit that you put a lot of effort into. Maybe years from now when I have grandchildren, they'll be like, Matt, what was your biggest regret? And I'll show them this video and they'll be like, dude, what? I didn't realize earlier that that cleaner smell has a massive citrus smell to it. Here you couldn't smell anything besides the cigarette water that somebody used as feet cleaning water, and then they left the feet cleaning water outside and a whole bunch of animals defecated in it. And then those animals were like, oh, this is gross, and we brought it inside and dumped it inside of our HVAC unit. I couldn't smell it over that. But upstairs it reeks of like I just shook out a gallon of orange juice all over our house. So that's progress, I guess. It no longer smells like the smoke smell. So if you liked this and videos where I slowly become horrified of my actions, subscribe. If you don't like this, well, I didn't like it either. So I'm sorry. Check this thing out. So this is the old boiler that was still in the home when we moved in. It's ironically right next to the HVAC unit, but hold on. It's got some secrets. If you've ever wondered why something gets replaced, very rarely do I find things that get replaced because, well, it looks like it's violently exploded because a nuclear warhead went off inside of it, but that's what happened to this boiler. That is crazy looking in there. Huh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna throw it out, so